Are we on? I think we are. I can't see shit, T-Rich. You better help me. Hey. Happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Sunday. Make sure we're going on YouTube, T-Rich. What am I paying you the big bucks for? Let me leave him a message. T-Rich, it's me, Nooch. Yeah, I'm on the air. Make sure we're running on YouTube because I know we're going through Streamlabs. Make sure we're running on YouTube, please. All right, let me know. All right, going good, boys. Let me tell everybody I'm on. T-Rich, it's me, Nooch. Yeah, I'm on the air. Make sure we're running on YouTube. Texting a few people. Few people are getting the VIP. You know what I'm saying? Few VIPs got to get the quick text. It says no viewers. How? Oh, I can't see who's in here today? It says no viewers on my end. All right. Okay, I'm going to wait for people to get in. All right, here we go. Get people in here. Oh, man, big one. Hey, what's up, T-Rich?
Yeah, what do you mean? And you got no viewers on your end?
It says one viewer right now. Is that correct?
Yes, that's fine.
Oh, okay. All right, I just said one. All right, I just got to wait for people to get in and stuff.
Good thing.
All right, sounds good, T-Rich. Later. All right, start the day. All right, we got T-Rich. T-Rich has the hot hand today, so he's got the parlay. We're starting with the T-Rich parlay today. What do we like? It's a 2-pick parlay plus 174. So we got Miami plus the 3.5. I don't know if the line changed now, but that's what it opened at. And the Bengals, so we like that. Yeah, we like that a lot. Checking some lines right now, and then we're going to get cooking like we always do. Okay. Our same game parlay, our group parlay is doing 39 minutes. So we got to get that in. Right now, as far as doing things a little bit smart, I want to get Oscar in here. I want to tell him I got a couple things on the parlay board. I got a couple good ones. I want to look at these together. FanDuel. Okay. You have to look for things outside of the box, right? So, what do we know? Like Miami sideline is 20 degrees hotter on the visiting side. We know that. What tip can we take today from this slate of games? Okay, Calvin Ridley was going against his old team. I mentioned that to a few people this morning. He got in the end zone, right? Who else is playing an old team today? Adam Thielen is playing against Minnesota today. Now, I don't know if Carolina's going to score or not, but I like Adam Thielen to do well today. I think Adam Thielen's going to be heavily involved in the game plan. Think about this, guys. We need to think about tips like real sharks create tips. They look for the edge. The edge is Adam Thielen playing against Minnesota, A. B, he's playing well anyway. I know the rookie quarterback is back, but he's playing well anyway. You can't take the football field today and not involve Adam Thielen. So that's what I'm saying there. So we're going to put Thielen, we're going to pencil Thielen in for, I don't know, I would say 50 plus. We'll pencil Thielen in for 50 plus. Yeah, I know, T-Rich. Oh, there you are. I didn't see you in the comments. Yeah, Ridley scored. So we're going to go Thielen. I didn't even check the anytime yet, but we're going to go 50 plus. I think it was -1, low ones, and possible anytime. Now, a couple takeaways from the week. What do we have here? Now, the Bengals. Let's talk about our parlay. I'm going to go backwards because I've been talking about Miami. Right? So, Cincinnati. Why do I think Cincinnati is a really solid pick, T-Rich? Because I dug a little deeper. Ryan Tannehill has 548 yards passing over the first 3 games. That's the lowest of any 3-game stretch in his entire career. Now, I never thought Tannehill was that bad, but the fact that DeAndre Hopkins is over there and everything's going south and Henry's not injured, I don't understand it. So when you got head-scratching teams like that have nothing to give you hope, I'd stay away. So I would stay away from Tennessee today. That's why I like the Bengals. So I love the Bengals. And in Miami, I mentioned this in a couple videos. I'm trying to think, okay, let's think of a way each team could lose. Let's start with Miami. How could Miami lose today? If they stub their toe 100 times. That's the only way Miami could lose. They got to stub their toe 100 times. How could Buffalo lose? Turn the ball over. Does Josh Allen turn it over? Yes. So I could see Buffalo doing the things more likely to cause a loss than Miami. Miami would have to fuck up 100 times in a row today and get behind, I think. I don't think it's going to be a shootout. I think Buffalo is good, but I don't know if anyone could keep up with Miami. Hey, Oscar. What are you doing, Oscar? What's up, buddy? How you doing, kid? Happy Sunday. Oh, I tell you what, we like the Bengals because Tannehill and all that shit. There's a couple things we're looking at right now. I have a fool around parlay. I took the 6 college teams that I told everybody Joe Namath guaranteed could never lose, and then I put them with the 3 NFL dogs, or the teams that I liked. The 6 college teams won. Jacksonville this morning, that's going to be 7. And now it's going to be up to Miami. Like the Bengals, we said why. Things look fogged up in Tennessee. Now Miami, the only way they could lose is if they stub their toe 100 times today. I feel like they would have to stub their toes so much. Buffalo, I could see the mistakes coming. They played a good game last week, but Miami's not Washington. We're not in Kansas anymore, Toto. Oh, you're in North Jersey, yo? Yeah? You golfing? 4! You golfing? Oh, shit. Somebody's golfing. Man. Wow, we are some golfing motherfucker. I'm the last one coming into the golf range. I'm trying to hold on, but it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Every time I ramp up now, I get a degenerative, sore hip. I'm afraid to even get an x-ray. They're going to tell me I need a fucking hip replacement or something. That's the last thing I need. I need that like a hole in the head. I'm just doing other shit, and I'm just working around it. I don't think I'm going to be doing much cutting. Now I'm doing a lot of boxing. And last year I had a pinched nerve in my neck. You can't do anything at 44. It blows. Oh, next week? Are you going to Delaware with the boys? Nice, nice. Delaware. I went to, I was up in Delaware, the University of Delaware, years ago, college. I didn't attend it. I attended a party there, but I didn't attend the school. Okay, what else do we have? Oh, Swift. Hey, how about Swift? I'm looking like Carmelo is so into basketball. I'm thinking, how is he like dominating in our league? Oscar and Carmelo are at the top. Hey, shout out to all my friends dominating the Nooch Family League. 5 relatives, five blood relatives, 5 friends. 4 of the friends are in the top 4. The relatives are all at the bottom. The only friend that's mixed in with the relatives at the bottom is Cody. Talk of the league, it's Cody out in Florida. Yeah, so, hey, here's Carmelo's team. That's what I'm talking about. You never know in fantasy. He had Tua. Nobody thinks he could stay healthy, so he's got Tua. He's got Bijan, who looks like he's coming on. It's going to be history for Algiers pretty soon. And he's got Swift. So think about that. If you have Tua, Bijan Robinson, and Swift, oh my goodness, no wonder he's 3-0. Oscar, you got McCaffrey. T-Rich, you should be coming on today with the Tank Dell and the Mike Evans and the Tyreek Hill. I think you're gonna win today, T-Rich. I really like Tyreek Hill. I have a fantasy start sit for you guys right now. Carmelo's league, where he's the commissioner. I got 1 flex spot, and I got 2 players on my mind because I'm afraid of any jet right now. Breece Hall or George Pickens? Huh? That's a hard one. I got shit fantasy luck this year. I was shaken this morning. Every one of my friends told me to start Lamar Jackson. And then I slapped myself in the face. I said, John, stop being a bitch. If I was 3-0 and not 0-3, would I be asking my friends? Like, I love my friends, but at the end of the day, I'm always my own man. I've been saying, like, oh man, Cleveland's defense, #1 in the league, historic start. When I found out Cleveland Browns defense was on a historic start, #1 defense in the NFL, I had to go, even though Trevor had a rough one last week, I had to go Trevor against the Falcons. Had to go Trevor. I need him to cap off this day with another tutty. Jacksonville's up 17-7, and Trevor's got 12. 17 for 23, $146. I need a 20 burger from Trevor. We need to get 2 tutties. We got to get to about, it's only the 3rd quarter, so he's going to complete 25 passes. He's gonna be in the 250 range. We need that 2nd touchdown from Trevor Lawrence. Right, boys? Guys, neighborhood picks, YouTube, like, subscribe, give it a share. Hit that like button, boys. I definitely can't see them today. Hit the like button, boys. What do we got here? Hey, let's go down the line real quick. Let's go down. Let's talk. Hey, I value your opinions. I'm ice. We're going to go a little locker room talk, a little R-rated. I'm ice fucking cold. I got responsible gaming on my FanDuel for a reason. But you know when responsible gaming becomes a shitty device, a shitty feature? When you're on fucking zeros and you can't reload. Excuse my language. That's been me the last couple months. Since the Yankees took a fucking nosedive, my pockets took a nosedive. Haven't won yet. So, let's talk a little bit before the fantasy. If we get fantasy start sits a lot from 12 to 1, let's talk games now. Game flow. I want that to get a little warmed up. Let's go over the games. My suicide pick has to go in right now. Survivor pick. It's got to go in right now. I got to make it right now, boys. Suicide pick. I used the Seahawks. The Ravens, and the 49ers so far. Who is my suicide pick? I don't know, man. These are tough games. I think you know what? Can Minnesota go 0-4? Hey, Richie, baby, Richie. You know me. I'm crazy, Rich. Like, you know what? I had a nice snoozer last night. I called the Canelo fight last night. Had 5,000 people in there. Called that motherfucker. Scored it. We had the live betting lines going. Tore shit up. Had a good sleep. And then I woke up. You know when you have that good, comfy sleep? You wake up, you get a little cool. And you know, I don't sleep in heat anyway, Rick. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to sleep in heat. I like it cool. Summer, winter, cool. Cool, Richie. Cool. Eh? Oh, man. Hey, here's what we're doing. We're starting, I thought of the best challenge. We're going to dice up. The prize is $150. The game is a survivor pool. We're not picking all the games. However, I'm thinking about doing it with the spreads. And no, should I do the survivor pool with the spread? I want to do where we all pick one team where we got to go in. We'll start it next week. We'll go all season. It's very hard to stay alive every week. Why don't we start the nooch survivor pick? And if everybody only has one pick a week, I could easily keep that on hand. Easier than everyone's picks. Let's do a survivor pick. What do you think, Thomas? Oh, what's up? Already bit the dust with Aaron Jones. Oh, okay, I got you, Thomas. Need either 2 running backs, 1 wide receiver, 1 running back, or 2. Okay, so you 2 running backs and 2 flexes. 2 and 1, or 1 and 2. Okay, I got it. Mixon. Who? Oh, Robinson Jr. A-Chain. Oh man. Okay. Thielen. Godwin, Pittman. Okay, I got you. I think you got to start A-Chain. I think A-Chain, he runs a fucking 4.2. He ran for 200 yards. Mostert had 4 tutties last week, but he ran for 80. A-Chain is the kid with all the speed. You know Mike McDaniels loves those pieces. I think you got to go A-Chain. That's number 1. You gotta go Mixon because he's the horse. And you got to go Thielen because I got a shark tip for you. I grew up around gamblers and like real shit like that. This is a tip. Everybody should listen to this. This is the shit that a guy like me looks for. Adam Thielen is hot right now anyway. He's a little older, but it's early. It's still September. He's fresh, right? It's October 1st. He's fresh. He had a good game last week. New quarterback, but he is heavily in Carolina's game plan anyway. What am I saying? Who's he playing today? His old team, Minnesota. Human beings are his coaches, right? Stay with me. You don't think they're going to have him fucking heavily in that game plan today? Not only, A, because they need him, B, because it's Minnesota and they want to get him off. Thielen is the play of the day. Any way you can think Thielen, do it. Do it. That's the tip that a shark like myself looks for. That's the one. So you got to go Mixon, Thielen, A-Chain. That's it, Thomas. Win your matchup with them, babe. Win your matchup. Good to see you in here, man. Guys, like, subscribe. Make sure you click that like button. It does something for the algorithms. T. Rich is always telling me I never say it enough. So, guys, hit that like button as soon as you're in here to get that shit up. Richie, how you doing? I didn't get to address you. How you doing, Rich? I'm so happy you're in here. You made it. Hey, I work with you though. I started late. I've been going on 10:30, getting off about 12:30. I said, you know what? Let me curb my enthusiasm and go on about 11:15 so I have the wind to stay on to 1 because I get myself dizzy. I talk. I'm a talker, Rich. I could get going. Sometimes if I'm over the 2-hour mark, when I stop, I'm fucking dizzy at 1 o'clock. I gotta have a meatball immediately. Oh man. So Thomas, good luck today, man. Good luck today. Go get him. Go get him. Hey, can I get someone's honest? I need some honest thing, and I got you on Buffalo, Rich. I saw you. We're starting the challenge. We're gonna start the challenge next week. I'm gonna do a survivor pool. We're gonna pick. Everybody's gonna take one team a week, and you're alive until your team is out. and then once we have a winner, we'll start again. But if somebody gets to all year, then we gotta wait. And if more than one person is alive, then you would split the championship. I think that's pretty cool. Hello, Graham. What's going on? You got a fantasy start, Sid, or a question on the game? We like the Bengals today, and we like the Dolphins. I think Buffalo's a little mistake prone. Derek Carr will play today. Not good for the nooch. Not good for the nooch. I told you I did that fool around parlay, and 7 teams are in. Jacksonville now, and I got Miami and Tampa Bay. So I need that Mike Evans magic to keep going. I need Baker to sling it, but smartly sling it. I need that Mike Evans magic, and we need Tampa Bay today, T-Rich. We need Tampa Bay. So Richie, 150 no spreads. Yeah, I think we're gonna go no spreads Survivor, and we're gonna see how long we can last. I gotta make my Survivor pick right now in my friend's pool. Because as long as you have a pick-in before Sunday 1 o'clock, that's how this one is. So I didn't make it yet. I'm alive. It's week 4 and I'm alive. I've never been alive in week 4. I have the worst luck in Survivors. Garrett Wilson or Terry McLaurin. All right, here we go. Okay, to Terry McLaurin, I'm sorry. I have a similar one. Well, I'm going to start here, Graham. I benched Terry McLaurin in one of my leagues today, and I started the hot hand, Tank Dell. But Garrett Wilson is not exactly a hot hand with Tank Dell. So, all right, it's like the lesser of two evils right now. You know what? I'm so worried about the dumpster fire that is the Jets. Unless it's Breece Hall, who the workload is going up, and he's the guy who's got to take all the load right now off as Wilson. Unless it's Breece, I would stay away from any Jet. And Scary Terry is a tremendous receiver. And Washington always plays Philly tough. I would go with McLaurin today. Honestly. That's what I would do. I'm always here to answer questions. Always. Like, subscribe, share. I would stay away from Jets until further notice. Proceed with caution on New York Jets. No Watson today. You like that? You like the updates, Rich? You like the updates? You know you do. Hey, what do we got on Buffalo? I saw you ask me something about Buffalo, Richie. Oh, where is it? Cousins or Burrow? Okay. Wait, I thought you asked me something about Buffalo. Or on Denver, not Buffalo. Denver. Well, you know what? Denver and Chicago. That's like the somebody's got to win bowl. We don't want to bet a game where somebody's got to win. That's like torture. No, let's stay away from Denver. Let's stay away from Chicago because neither one of them deserves our attention. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I think common sense and logic prevails anywhere you apply it, right? Fuck Denver and Chicago and the horses they rode in on, Rich. Right? Cousins or Burrow? Hey, Burrow, if he's got a little tweak in that calf, oh, Joe's so tough. Yeah? Well, it's going to be tough for us if Joe rips a calf muscle in the first quarter. Just on that alone, Minnesota's playing Carolina, shit team. I don't think you could not get stats with Justin Jefferson's quarterback and Minnesota, how they play. Today, don't get married to the name Joe Burrow. Cousins. I would go Cousins. You got it, Graham. I'm telling you, Graham, I feel very confident. Listen, I know Garrett Wilson's the number one receiver, but so is Terry McLaurin. And you know what? Where did they both go, Graham? Very coincidental you have them both. What college did they both attend? The what? Hey, what? Did you take them on purpose? Garrett Wilson and Terry McLaurin? They were both receivers at The Ohio State, right? Am I thinking incorrect? Am I misremembering? Hey, Richie, you're a baseball fan. Remember when Roger Clemens was in Congress and they were like, Roger, why did you take those steroids? He's like, well, sir, I must have misremembered. He made up a word mid congressional hearing. I was watching. I was like, wait, what did he say? He misremembered. I should have thought of that one in the principal's office. Nooch, why'd you lie? Oh, I didn't lie. I misremembered. Oh my goodness, Jesus, Shannon Sharp. You know what? Broncos. I was talking up. I had to swallow my pride and apologize to one of the fans. We had a friendly disagreement because we always keep good vibes on here. I believe in sports. That's what makes it fun. You could see the same thing two different ways. That's what makes it beautiful dialogue. So the one guy, CBJ, he's not in here yet. I was like, listen, Sean Payton's gonna come in there. You're gonna see him turn around Russ. He's gonna cook. And he's like, I don't know, Nooch. I don't think Russ is cooking anything. Because last year I was dogging him. I was like, Russ isn't cooking anything. But I was wrong. Denver looks bad right now. I have a feeling, Graham, I have a feeling that Sean Payton is going to end up turning his back on Russell Wilson to save his own back. If it keeps stinking, you're going to see Russell out. You're not going to see him. He's playing like sped up, and it's not getting better. I'm surprised because Sean Payton took Drew Brees. When Drew Brees got to New Orleans, he had a surgically repaired shoulder. Nobody even wanted Drew Brees when he left the Chargers because they thought he would never be a good quarterback again because of the shoulder. It was like equivalent to a running back having a bad knee injury. And Sean Payton had that offense coming out so quick. Michael Thomas, Kamara came, and then I thought that Payton bringing that to Denver was going to be instrumental, like that mindset. But Russell Wilson still holding it, still scampering, not decisive. I don't know what's going on out there. I don't know what's going on. But here's the thing I remember. The last 20 years I've been playing fantasy football since I'm in my mid-20s. If it looks like shit, excuse my language, smells like it, it is. Don't stay married to the names or who was supposed to be what in the summer. The goalposts always move. So I'm looking at Tank Dells. I'm looking at Puka. How do you say it, T. Rich? I wish I could get a sound. You know what I'm saying? Nooch, have you seen that clip of dummy Susie Waldman? Oh, Richie. Oh, Susan. Oh, John. Oh, John. It's me, Susan. Oh. He's in George Steinbrenner's box. Well, Susan, I just got hit in the face with a foul ball. Susan, I'm 87 years old. I can't see shit, but my voice is still velvet like velvet cake, Susan. Oh, John! Hey, that's some sound in the booth in the Yankees. When I'm listening to the radio, I almost went off the fucking road. John's like that. Ah, John! Susan and John, that's some combo. And they're both getting up there. John misses every call. Don't let me get sidetracked. I'll talk about that another day. Richie, you get me going. I didn't even read the rest of that, Rich. I said, yeah. What do you got there? Air defense was Yeah, yep. But you know what? I've seen here. Hold on to this for positivity with Denver. I believe I've seen the Giants. I remember the Giants in 2007. They got beat 40-something nothing the first game, 38 nothing the second game, and the story was, oh my God, the Giants defense is terrible. When offenses are ahead of the defenses, these offensive minds, they're amazing. Week to week, the schemes. Once a defense starts to gel, great things can happen. So I would sit tight. Sometimes you run into a buzzsaw. You look like your defense is bad. But, so don't worry so much about Denver's defense. I think they have the pieces to turn that around. Hey, guys, T-Rich, bad job in your league. I'm going to win your league. I don't care that I'm 0-3, dog. I don't care because I'm a resilient bastard. I got competitive stamina in spades. I'm a workhorse. I'm an overachiever. I don't brag about what I did. I overachieved. I should have never did what I did, dog. I am a resilient bastard. I am coming for all you guys. Who dropped Kansas City's defense? I got them now. No more negative force for me. No more negative force. Yo, I am so upset about my mismanaged football team last week that if I think about it too much, I'll run outside right now and jump in my fucking pool. And you know I don't like going in the water when it's under 95 in the fall. How you doing? How you doing, Rich? How you doing? You ready for this one, Rich? Ready for this one? I want to tell this story. I want to get it out. You know, like Mad Dog Russo, I got to get something out. Okay. I'm 0-3 in the big league, the one that I have a banner hanging in the fucking living room at T. Rich's house. I got rings in this league. I got the first ever ring. What did I do last week? I'm playing Tiki Bar Warrior. That says enough. I'll let him remain nameless. That should say it all. I'm playing a fucking guy named Tiki Bar Warrior that he don't even wake up before 1 o'clock sometime. What do? I start the Jacksonville Jaguars defense. They gave me a -4! -4! Oh! -4, Rich! So what happens? What do? It doesn't matter. It comes down to Monday night. Here we are. Monday night comes along. I'm down 4.6. Right? I need one catch for 5 yards to win by 0.04 of a point. I got A.J. Brown. Jalen Hurts has one more snap in the whole fucking game. He throws it to A.J. Brown on a slant. Mr. Yards After Catch. Mr. Yards After Catch. A.J. Brown breaks tackles for breakfast. He catches the slant and gets tackled. I run to my iPad. I pop it up. One catch, 5 yards. I win. One catch, 4 yards. I lost by 0.06 of a point. So, Mr. A.J. Brown dropped a touchdown 10 minutes before that with his big fucking muscles. With his big muscles. Mr. Muscles dropped a touchdown. Why do you need all those muscles, AJ? Little lighter, catch. You look like Nooch when you're 20 pounds too heavy in the winter. Except he's a little more ripped. Jesus. So, I lose by 0.06 of a point because of 2 things. A.J. Brown not making one more yard. A 5'9", 170-pound D-back fucking truck sticked A.J. Brown. Like, first of all, Philly all they had to do was take a knee. Brown was complaining, so they threw him one more to get him 10 catches. And he didn't make the yard. So I'm 0-3 because A.J. Brown didn't get that yard. But really, because I'm a jerk, I'm stupid like that, I don't have an ego. I could be hard on myself. I'm my own worst critic. I lost because I started Jacksonville's defense, flopping defenses. That's it. I went on the Fab this week. I see people real cocky with their receivers, not mentioning names. And I saw they dropped Kansas City's defense. Oh, you want to shuffle? We're going to get some gamesmanship going. We're going to start up a little gamesmanship stew. That's why I put the $7 on the Chiefs. And guess what? Guess who else was the defensive coordinator of those 07 Giants? I didn't forget what I was saying before. I'm a fucking master. Spagnola. Chiefs, drop the mic, nooch. Spagnola, we came all the way back around. Spagnola, the guy that turned down, I wish Graham was still here, the guy that turned around the Giants defense, took them to a fucking Super Bowl, stopped Brady, is the defensive coordinator on the Chiefs. And all those those rookies from last year, those 6 rookies they had on defense, they're all second-year guys now. Young veterans, along with the old studs. Ooh, the Chiefs got a nice defense, and I'm not hurting for a defense now. Hey, Ma, you're playing Oscar today, Ma. You're playing Oscar. What do you got to say about that, Ma? We're competitors. We're competitors around here, Ma. I hope you're up for this. Do the Lord tomorrow. What? Oh, I thought you were telling me. All right, Ma. Richie, I thought she was telling me to mow the lawn. Hey, don't worry, I mow it too. What are you gonna do? Richie, though, you know what? I want you to know, mowing the lawn on a Sunday, not good. Not good. You should watch football. No, trust me. I don't want to get you in trouble, Rich. But if you watch the football and you see all the football, you'll mow that fucking lawn way better. Excuse my language. We're having a little locker room talk. You'll mow the shit out of that lawn after you see a couple touchdowns. No, listen, Rich. Trust me. I'm a master of the chill. I'm a great chiller, right? I know how to work, but you also have to know how to chill. You watch those games. You watch the 1 o'clocks. Right after the ones are winding down, you pop out like a spring fucking chicken. You mow that lawn. You're back in the house by 4:30. And kicker, half those 4 o'clock games don't start till 4:25. Oh, I just gave you the whole secret. That's how you mow the lawn on a Sunday. 3:58, 4:06 to 4:30, and you miss 5 minutes of the 4 o'clocks. How you doing? I'll have a meatball for you, Rich. Right? A better chiller. Hey, Ma. Let's see. You have DeAndre Hopkins, right? Are you starting him today? Let's talk about your team. I'm allowed to give you suggestions. I can give total strangers suggestions, but if I give you my opinion on a public live feed, that's not collusion. That's not collusion. Let's beat Oscar's ass, Ma. Ma, what are you, 2-1 or 1-2? Are you 2-1 in my league or 1-2? Either way, you're better. I'm 0-3. Hey, all the Johns in my family are 0-3. I'm 0-3. My cousin Jonathan's 0-3. It's not a big fucking coincidence because there's like 8,000 Johns in my family. But 2 of us are 0-3. Huh. That's a coincidence, isn't it? Where is Insanathan? Where is Chalkathan this morning? Chalkathan! Wake up, Chalkathan! Oh, I'm going to piss him off. Come on, Chalkathan. Get up. I love saying a word and then ending it with how it sounds like Jonathan. I call him Insanathan, fucking Chalkathan when he's a chalk outline. Let's see. Let me call Chalkathan. Chalkathan.
Please leave your message.
Oh!
9,
Oh!
3,
Not even a ring!
5.
To be 19! Oh! I wish I was 19. What was I doing at 19? I was in college. I was playing basketball. And in March, I was in Cancun. How you doing? That's how you have a year. That's a year. Oh, hey, let's talk a little matchup because everything's fantasy relevant. Hey guys, how about a fucking answer? You guys, tits on a bowl. You're like waiters with no arms. You bring nothing to the table for me. Pickens or Breece Hall? Oscar, you gave me fucking Lamar. Oh, wait, who scored a touchdown? Was that us? Hold on. Damn, Trevor's 15. All right, Trevor is hanging on the cusp of shitty game, good game. Shitty game, good game. He's got 15.82. 22 for 29, buck 98 and 1. We need that other tutty. We need that second tutty. Okay, let's go to the highlight, the nooch FL game of the week. We got where's my mother? Oh, I'm in the wrong league. Ooh, touchdown, Drake London. Okay, here we go. The nooch FL. Noochie baby is playing Darlene. Team lowest nooch. Ma, give yourself a name. You were Powerhouse Mama when you jumped in 10 years ago. What year was that? What year was it, Mom? When we had one dropout and you came in our league and you tore shit up. You might have won the regular season. I think you got knocked out in the Super Bowl or remember? Okay, this was the year my mother came in the league. My mother loves great quarterbacks. She took Mahomes in the first round. That year, my mom's got a good eye. She took Peyton Manning first year on Denver. First year Denver Manning. He threw like 50-something touchdown passes. Her receiver was Jordy Nelson. Rodgers to Nelson. Prime Jordy Nelson. Who did you have? Frank Gorma, running back? You got to type that, who you had. So, Oscar against my mother right now. Let's see who has the elite players. Well, I know Oscar's got some super dudes. Okay, quarterbacks. Mahomes for my mom is on the first one I mentioned is my mom. Oscar second. Mahomes for my mother. Herbert for Oscar. Okay, you got to give the edge to Mahomes. Mixon, Pierce, McCaffrey, Williams. Well, that's tough because there is no horse, there is no thoroughbred that's even coming close to McCaffrey. And I do like Williams on Denver, even though the offense, Denver right now, I'm looking at like the Jets. Denver's like, I hope they could start something up. So McCaffrey, super. Williams, we don't know. But is the sum of the parts of my mother's backfield better? Mixon, Pierce. It's like a solid sandwich. Mixon, Pierce. How you doing? Like McCaffrey, Williams. Okay, we'll see. So, okay, it's close. Mahomes, Mixon, Pierce, Herbert, McCaffrey, Williams. That's very close. Okay, my mom, you have major stones. I gotta say, I'm proud of you. My mother's not I didn't talk to my mother at all. My mother is on the phone with Darlene, fucking scheming all the time. When my mother and Darlene are like the fantasy guru queens. My mother has DeAndre Hopkins on the bench right now, projected at 14 and change, and her two starting receivers are projected at 12 and 11. Oh, no, 12 and 12. That means my mother's going with her instincts. Good job, Ma. Good job. My mother's starting Lockett and Nico Collins and sitting Hopkins. Yeah, because you know what, Mom? Here's the deal. You are well aware of all these stats, all these things that I've become aware of. You're aware of them. So, okay, like, it's a feel. Do you want to go with a guy with a legendary name? Remember all those years that I sucked in fantasy football? What usually was the cause? Brandon Marshall on the Jets when he came in like a defensive end running for 40 in 4 days. Like Terrell Owens on the Bengals. Whenever you hold on to somebody when it's not happening anymore, it's dangerous. I love the fact that you already have Hopkins on the bench and you're going Lockins and Nico. Because right now, there's a legitimate rookie stud quarterback right now. It's not Bryce Young. Listen, Bryce Young is brittle. Peanut butter brittle. He's brittle, man. He's like Nooch junior year high school built. I don't know, man. I don't know if he's going to make it. I don't know, guys. I'm not trying to like dog him. I'm just joking a little bit, but like I feel bad for but the point of this was CJ Stroud for the Texans. I love him. And if you look, I noticed Nico Collins first, but Tank Dell is on fire. Tank Dell, guys, remember this. Tank Dell is nooch junior year height and weight. Right now. Think about that. When I was a junior in high school, I was worried if I could make it in the game against fucking Bergen Catholic. Tank Dell is 5'10", 165 pounds, tearing up the fucking NFL. Excuse my language. So what does that tell me? Logic and common sense, right? That tells me he was touched by the hand of God with speed. Because you can't be 5'10", 160 and play anywhere in the NFL unless you're a fargan kicker from Portugal or something. Right? Think about that, guys. Think about that. Tank Dell, 5'10", $160. He must be so fucking good that forget about it. I'll tell you what. If Buffalo beats Miami today, then I don't know how to look at trends. Miami is so fucking strong that I would never bet against Miami until somebody gets hurt. You gotta be insane. You gotta be out of your fucking mind to bet against Miami ever until Tua goes down. This is a fucking enigma. When I get so excited when I talk about Miami, I start cursing. Stay with me. Guys, smash that like button because apparently that affects the algorithms. Last night on the TikTok, it just everything jumped. Everything jumped. Smash that like button. Like, share, subscribe. You know what, Oscar? I'm giving you the wrong answer. Now, you know what? Nah, you know what? See, that's why fantasy is so hard. Well, the first thing I'll tell you, Oscar, is don't ever be scared of your pick. That's what I got into almost did before this morning. But you don't have to be scared because you're 3-0. So it's the opposite perspective. So you should be loose as a fucking goose, really. When I'm 3-0, I'm loose right now. But when I'm 3-0, I'm really fucking loose. When I'm 3-0, I'm like, oh, who do I want to win with today? Like, when you're 3-0 in fantasy, you're literally like saying, well, I'm going to win. Who do I want to play? When you're 0-3, it's like, fuck. You're looking at two guys like, oh, shit. Which one is going to fuck up? Like, oh, God. I'm stuck on George Pickens and Breece Hall right now. I'm leaning Breece Hall. His workload's going like this, right? Breece Hall. Breece. DeMar Hamlin's playing today. I like that. Shout out to DeMar Hamlin. I'm looking at some of these matchups. Cleveland Browns. That's why I had to bench Lamar Jackson. That's why I'm not betting Baltimore today. I love Baltimore. They win these grind out tough games, but I am not gonna read the number one defense in the NFL. I'm not going to read historically great start for Cleveland's defense and still start Lamar Jackson anyway. I can't do that. I couldn't do that. So my luck, my other quarterback, Trevor, was playing 9:30, so I'm all in already. Hey, how's he doing? Oh, there's Trevor. He's getting up. Must have been a run. Must have been a run. What do you got, Trev? I need 20. I need 20. I need 20. 16. Okay, 23 for 30. 207. But Jacksonville, third and 3. This is big. I could use one more touchdown. I like tutties. Oh, it's Dre. We got the weekly call. We got the weekly call from Dre. What's up, Dre?
What's up, dude?
I'm rolling. So how you doing?
Good.
I like the weekly call from you. Dre, you gotta talk up. I'm rolling, you fucking dumbbell. Come on, Dre. Don't piss me off already. I'm rolling. Don't give me a half-ass winded voice.
I was gonna say, I thought you put the ecstasy down. What do you mean you're old?
The show is on. The fucking show is on, Dre. Don't piss me off.
Oh, hey, fellas, what's going on? Nooch is an angel.
Right. So just talk normal. Just don't be retarded. But I love. I mean that as a joke, guys. You know, you're gonna get me thrown off YouTube, Dre. Don't fuck around. Let's go. Don't break my balls on here, guys. This is my best friend. We hate each other so much that we love each other. You know.
You can't say retarded anymore.
Now I know. You see? Stop it. Cut it. You're pushing my buttons already. Look what you did. 10 seconds. You got me all out of my game.
Well, what do you got for the game today?
Oh, there you go. You know what? I like... Hey, how come I didn't see the 49ers? Oh, 49... I was looking.
Whoa. 49ers are playing. Don't bust my balls.
No. Hey, Notre Dame won last night, Dre.
I know.
Yeah, good job. I bet against them, so I lost. But what are you going to do, eh?
Remember, I talked to you. I know they lost.
Yeah. Hey, Dre, I got a question for you. Let's keep a little bit of our conversation on football. I have a real question for you, and I value your opinion. Do you think Christian McCaffrey is the best running back in football right now? What do you think when you watch him? Just like when you watch him scouting, like, you know.
I'll tell you what. For his size, he's definitely pound for pound can give some of those bigger running backs. I definitely have more for my money. I would have to really, to give my honest opinion, not to be biased because that's what you played for my team.
Right.
But right off the jump for his size, he's definitely one of the hardest running backs.
Yeah, right.
Now, I would really have to. It would almost be incredible if I really looked at all the running backs and decided to see. But
I don't like the big running backs. I don't believe a running back's got to be huge. I like the fast running backs.
They don't look at Barry Sanders. Sanders.
Oh my! Hey Dre, how come there's no running backs as good as Barry Sanders today?
Because they don't have his work ethic.
Right?
I seen Barry Sanders on an interview with I forget, there was another guy interviewing him, and he was sitting in a chair, his legs looked the size
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
the size of a door. I'm
Barry's,
like,
yeah, yeah. Barry Sanders' legs are the size of like the width of my chest.
And check this out. Another thing that I noticed, Barry Sanders, even his demeanor
He's so calm, right?
is calm.
I love Barry
listen,
Sanders.
So listen to this. I know this as a fact.
What?
So when I ran a ball, I had to slow down because if I grabbed the ball and continued on straight,
Oh, I know what you're saying.
there would be no holes left.
Right.
The holes wouldn't be open yet.
Yeah. Oh, so you gotta you have to make sure your vision is like patient.
Right, you got to be patient because the lineman you have to give some time to open up, and then you got to actually see where the hole is. Everybody say, hit the hole. But
Yeah.
there is no hole. Sometimes you got to wait for the hole to open up, and if it doesn't, there's always a window somewhere else. You just got to see it.
Hey Dre, I remember when you ran that kickoff back against Montclair with Tyree and them. You didn't even make one cut. You went right through the center on that one. What was it? Just wide open?
No. They just probably were like, holy shit, we can't catch him. But I did put like a little, I'm getting ready to go left and then go left. I gave him like a little.
You gave him a little Fuquan Jamison?
Like all in like a one step. I didn't go that way. And it was just straight to the house.
Hey, did you get a chance to see Jerry Rice's son yesterday for USC against Colorado?
I didn't see it.
Yo, he's the real. I watched that game yesterday, USC versus Colorado, and I had to stop and pause, and I had to like pinch myself and tell myself like I'm watching a game that in like 3 years is gonna have about 10 to 15 NFL players. Deion Sanders. Listen to this game. Deion Sanders' son is the quarterback for Colorado. Jerry Rice's son is the fucking receiver for USC. Like oh my God, you should.
Right.
No, the Heisman Trophy winner was the quarterback for USC. That's the kid that said, I want to win 8 Super Bowls, one more than Brady. Yeah, I was like, holy shit, these kids are putting their goals high these days.
Yeah, those are very, very big aspirations.
Yeah. Hey, do you think Tom Brady, listen, forget that he played forever and the team. As just a quarterback, like if you put either one of these guys on a random team at a random time, would you rather have Tom Brady or Peyton Manning? Because it's hard to, like in their primes.
Tom Brady.
Yeah, you think so?
Because I never liked the way Peyton. I never. What's the one for the Giants or one for?
No, that's Eli.
So the one for Indianapolis, right?
Yeah.
Well, he was a good quarterback. I just thought he was very stiff.
Yeah, he was.
He was great, but I mean, Tom Brady. I mean, come on. I mean, there was. I don't want to be ransacked if I say this, but I don't think. I mean, I don't know. During his time, I mean, there were a lot of great quarterbacks, but fucking something about Tom Brady. I think he did. Was he in the NFL the longest out of all of them?
Yeah, Tom Brady played like 21 seasons.
He did like 40 years.
That's why he's got so many records, man. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. I just got to answer this question, Dre. We got a new person in here. Patrick, what's up, Patrick? Flowers or Dell? Oh, okay. So I believe that Tank Dell is on such a hot streak with that passing attack. And Flowers, think about this. Baltimore is playing against the #1 defense in the NFL today. Cleveland is going to be breathing down Lamar Jackson's throat, and it's going to be a hard-fought game. So I don't see a lot of offense anyway for Baltimore. I think you have a better chance for yardage with the Houston-Pittsburgh game, so I would say Tank Dell. Like, subscribe, share it, give it a share. I love doing this. Good vibes always. Go ahead, Dre.
Like, share.
You know it. You know it.
Don't forget. Look, not only is football, you got boxing.
Last night was a success, Dre.
Who won last night?
I had 5,000 people, 4,900 and something, so I was happy with that. And
somebody called me and asked me, yo, who's playing for that? I was like, Canelo.
Yeah.
I was like, I told him, I said, yo, I said, yo, Joe Black. His name is Joe Black. I call him Joe Black.
Right.
He's like, yo, what's that? He called me again. He's like, yo, what's that platform again?
YouTube.
So you probably
yeah.
YouTube, and I told him the name of your
thank you.
platform. So he probably was in there. He didn't even know.
Yeah. Well, it was a fun time last night, and I scored the fight round by round. And let me tell you something, Dre. Canelo Alvarez looked like Arnold Schwarzenegger. It was ridiculous.
What did I tell you though?
He looked like fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger. He looked like he was puffed up on steroids ridiculously.
Well,
his shoulders were fucking massive.
Really?
Massive. His back muscles were massive. This guy fought Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather is the size of Lorenzo. 10 years ago, Canelo was fighting guys Floyd Mayweather size. Now he's a monster. That's not natural. I'm sorry. Oh, hey, I got some start sits in here. Let me call you back.
Do your thing.
All right. Hey guys. All right, here we go. Hey, Skim Dog. Two tough ones. We got this. Don't worry. We always talk it out. When I'm doing the questions, I always like the dialogue, and we try to always stay with logic and common sense. So we'll talk this out. We'll figure it out. We're gonna go with the best possible. Two tough ones: Stroud versus Pickett, and Sanders versus Debo. This is tough. Okay, I would have to think. I think the smart play, like today, I had Lamar and Trevor, and I'm 0-3. You think I was shaking? Every one of my friends told me Lamar. It still might be right, but I know Trevor had to bounce back today, and I know Lamar's playing against the number one defense, so I went with my logic and common sense. Stroud is tearing shit up as far as yardage and numbers. Tank Dell and Nico Collins are putting stuff up. Pickett had a good preseason, but nothing so far in the regular season has looked like it. So I would have to go with Stroud. Like, subscribe. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Miles Sanders versus Debo. Okay. Miles Sanders, he's the featured back, right? However, Brock Purdy's only thrown 91 passes. I know this stuff because I research all this stuff. I don't just come on and talk. Brock Purdy's only thrown 91 passes all season. That's very low, right? So, oh man, this is tough. Debo, however, you can have the RPOs, like run pass options. The 49ers have a whole package with low air yard throws, so their receivers run the ball from the perimeter. It's passing plays that are used as runs. So Debo is always good for about 3 quick ones, like a screen. Like he gets it, and then he's got a couple blockers, and they're basically runs. So he's getting a catch for not much. And you know he's got yards after catch. That's tough. Oh, that's a tough one. You know what? Give me Debo today. We'll go with the better football player. Give me Debo. That's a tough one. That is a tough one. Curving Lizard. Who do you like today? Judy or DJ Moore? That's a tough one. Like, subscribe. Don't forget, like, subscribe, give it a share. Okay, common sense and logic. Denver. I don't like how Denver looks. Russell Wilson is not cooking shit. He's not cooking anything. Since he's been with Sierra, he lost his focus. I would too. You know what? DJ Moore and Fields are too damn good of football players to not start coming around. Fields, does he have the ability to tear shit up in a football game? Yes. Does DJ Moore? Yes. Let's go with DJ Moore. They both could bust, sure. Yes, of course. Hey, I'm shaking right now at 0-3 in that one league. Listen, but in fantasy, you can't play scared. Because when you're winning, right, everything feels easy. Like, oh, who do I want to win with today? Then when you're losing, it's like paralysis by analysis. Go with DJ Moore and tear shit up. QBs are not giving me confidence. Yeah, man. Yeah, but you know what? I feel like there's more capabilities for explosive plays. Russell Wilson used to scramble and get out of there and make a big play. He don't get out of there anymore. He's always tackled. Fields can extend plays, and sometimes receivers get open. You can get a fucking 80-yarder in 1 second. Anytime, Skim Dog. Thank you. Let's see what we got here. Thinking that Debo making me worry with the injury. Oh, what are they saying about his injury right now? I know he's active. If he's shaky like that, then that would be a reason to maybe flop. Haha, you won last year? Nice, man. I love it. You know what? This lane that I created for me and my friends, number one, I love talking sports. Number two, it's to bring people together and have good conversation, have fun. You guys enjoy it. I enjoy it. You'll never see me truly negative. I might be joking rough, but it's always good vibes, and we try to build this little community. Hopefully I'll be over the 1,000 this year, and we keep it going. But this is a good lane, and I really like how you guys are returning, coming back, and we get the dialogue for 2 hours on a Sunday morning. You can't beat this. Everybody needs a hobby, and what's a better Sunday morning thing when everybody's home before the days, you know? You know what I'm saying? Lizard? Come on, man. Like, the common sense and the logic go far. My grandfather used to tell me that. My grandfather came to this country at 25 years old, didn't speak a word of English, was retired by 50. Straight. Like, just a man, just used his common sense and logic all the way through. Retired, became a dog breeder. Pop-Up. I love my Pop-Up. Then they won the Madison Square Garden. He became a Shih Tzu breeder and became the best at that. Yeah, man. Common sense and logic. That's my Pop-Up talking. Oh, yes. Good luck today. Good luck. T-Rich, I'm worried about you today, T-Rich. You can't be 1-3 because then that means you could be tied with me. Wow. Oh, yeah. We're cooking now, baby. We are cooking. Okay, what's going on with Trevor? Game's over. 16.48. That's almost like a tie. The old timers used to say a tie is like kissing your sister. I never got that joke. The old timers jokes don't hit right. Like, yeah, they're outdated. Yeah, I'm gonna save that tie reference. I'm not using that. Trevor Lawrence 16. Listen to my luck. Trevor Lawrence's projections 16.48. What did he get? No, his projection was 17.12, and he got 16.48. I just can't get ahead. Who's the QB for the Raiders? Nooch. Good question. T-Rich, who's the QB for the Raiders today? Garoppolo's out. We're not touching that one. We need Tampa Bay. I need Mojo. Yo, boys, hop in the live stream real quick. Hit that fucking like button and let me know who the QB for the Raiders is today. Oh, man. Yeah, that's a good question. Trevor Lawrence, 23 for 30, a pedestrian 207-1. Now, I got a question. Why is Trevor and Jacksonville on a London road trip? T-Rich, why are they on a London road trip? I've never heard of a London road trip in my life. What is that? A road trip in London? It's going to be fucking dreary and foggy, man, next week. I got no luck. Hey, C-Rich. Hey, who is it? James Conner or Tank Dell? Hey, T-Rich, Breece Hall or Pickens? Answer me first, please, if you're a friend. It's Carmelo's league. It's not my league. It's not your league. Breece Hall or Pickens, please. And then we get to see Rich. Breece Hall or Pickens? Come on, T-Rich. C-Rich. My Clifton league. Breece Hall or Pickens? I got one flex. Or do I take Thielen out of receiver? Thielen or Pickens? I got a couple conundrums in that. Thielen or Pickens? Pickens? Shit, I got Thielen at receiver right now. All right, here's what I got. Oh, and T-Rich, I'll help you right now. I got you. Listen, where is it? I just saw it. The Dell. I just saw a question with Dell. Oh, James Conner or Tank Dell? You know what, T-Rich? I hated on James Conner a little bit. He's been putting up accumulative numbers, but they're playing the 49ers. Tank Dell. Yeah, no, I'm not going against the 49ers defense. They are ferocious. The The 49ers defense reminds me of like how Bergen Catholic's defense used to look when they got off the bus playing like a regular team that wasn't recruited all over the country. It was crazy. Pickens and Thielen. Oh, Pickens and Thielen bench Brees all together. I didn't think of that, see, Rich? Yo, I think I might do that. I might play Pickens and Thielen and sit Brees. Let me see. See, Rich. You know what? You're always thinking outside the box. Good job. Let's see. Oh, I'm in sleep. Okay. Yahoo. Where's Carmelo today? Carmelo. Better send that league fee and don't be short. No pun intended. Oh, Mel. Okay, so here we go. Here's my team, guys. Quarterback, Anthony Richardson. Right now, here's my roster right now. Quarterback, Anthony Richardson. Receivers, Waddle and Thielen. Running backs, Gibbs and Brees. Komet at tight end. Two flexes, A-Chain and Kamara. So the guy that I have on the outside right now is Pickens. Barkley's out. I can't play him. Pickens. Okay, A-Chain, Kamara, Thielen, Waddle. Who should I take out for Pickens? That's a tough one. Who do I take out for Pickens? Brees Hall. So I put A-Chain at running back for Brees. A-Chain for Brees. And Pickens for Brees in the flex. Now I got it. So now my team is Richardson, Waddle, Thielen, Gibbs, A-Chain, Komet, Kamara, Pickens. No Brees. Oh, I hope I'm right. You know what? Hey, I was just saying how Spagnuolo, he's the defensive coordinator for the Chiefs, one of the best in the business. Do you think how can the Jets do anything today if Brees Hall, like, look at the game schemes, how the 49ers throw Debo those screens and they get McCaffrey going. How could the Jets play a football game today? This is the only thing I'm saying. How could the Jets play a football game today, tonight, for 3 hours, and Brees Hall doesn't get 20 touches? Like, his workload, it's a month now in. His workload's going up, and up. Dalvin Cook looks terrible. Carter's not the guy. I think Brees Hall's got to get 15 plus. Mark my words. They got that marked on a piece of paper. Let's look at Brees Hall's carries, and I'll tell you, I guarantee you he hasn't been over 15 yet, but patience is a virtue, especially in fantasy football. If you can't practice patience, you should not have drafted Jahmyr Gibbs this year. You should not have drafted Brees Hall. So I don't know if I'm going to sit Brees Hall, because why should I be man, I don't know. Let's see. We're going to check this one out. Okay. Brees Hall. Oh, I got him in the starting lineup still. I guess I'm feeling him. I sat Algier. Thank God I sat Algiers. Hey, guys, note to self. It's a wrap for Tyler Algier. He didn't do anything wrong. Bijan Robinson is that good. He's that good, guys. I got you, Richie. Okay, so Brees Hall. Let's see his workload this year. He played 31% of the snaps in Game 1. 10 carries, 127 yards. Wow. Game 2, 34% of the snaps, 4 carries, 9 yards. Game 3, 49% of the snaps. So his snap percentage went 31, 34, 49. So we know he's playing at least half the game today. He's going over 50%. Now, carries in the first 3 games, 10, 4, 12. I got to believe he's seeing that 15 today. I got to believe he's seeing the 15. Oh, you got it, Richie! Wow, you knocked out before the games. That's even better than my idea. So Brees Hall, 10-4. I know Brees Hall is fresh, and now can he get yards? Okay, what are the Jets going to do? If they don't throw him a couple, run him 15 times, what are they going to do? Just start it off with Zach? Or are going to start it off with Zach? No, you're not. What are the Jets going to do if they don't go to their thoroughbred? All right, Oscar. Thank you for coming in, brother. Thank you, brother. I appreciate your loyalty always. Barry and Thurman always had like 30 times. Yeah, Richie, that's the difference. That's the difference between when I was a kid, for sure. But even in the beginning, 20 years ago, fantasy football, If you drafted LaDainian Tomlinson, that was like having 4 fucking guys. This guy had runs. He ran 25 times a game. He caught 10. Like, a back was a back. And a lot of them made it. But I don't, now it's definitely a split. You have your specializations. It's a whole different ball game. Barry Sanders, Thurman, Bo, 30-touch guys. Judy or Tony? Oh, God. You know what? Hey, I got a question. I'm going to piggyback on this. I saw Jerry Rice's son yesterday. I was going to say stay off Tony for now because I think Rice is coming on. Is that Rice, Jerry Rice's other son, or no? The Rice on the Chiefs, is he related to the receiver on the USC yesterday? Yesterday's receiver for USC was Jerry Rice's son, Brendan Rice, one of the best receivers in the country. A lot of sons. Marvin Harrison's son is on Ohio State. Jerry Rice's son, Dion. I love it. I'm in fucking fan heaven right now. Fanville heaven. Jerry Rice. Now, this Rice, here's why you're going to go with Judy, Chris. I believe that Tony is a fucking head case. I'm going to say it straight. Tony, rocks in his head. How can I? The house is there, but the rooms are empty. That's what's going on with Tony. I don't trust him. He's burned. He has not earned my trust, Tony. Especially after that first game and trolling everybody. He's all fucked up. A guy that has 1 million drops in the first game and deletes his Twitter, when you come on the first 15 minutes, you don't start trolling again. Something's wrong with him. Stay away from him. I don't care what he does. Rashid Rice, Brendan Rice's brother, or Jerry Rice's son? That's what I want to know. Right, that's right, Rich. But I want to know, is that another son? I'm wondering. No, you have Judy, right? Start Judy. Don't start Tony, see, Rich. I would stay away from Tony just because there's no signs. And if he was that established of a player, if he was Terry McLaurin, I'd be more inclined to tell you to go for it. Give him a shot again. If he was like Scary Terry or even DeAndre. But Tony, he hasn't earned it in my book. You know what I'm saying? Yes, yeah, they're brothers. Yeah. C. Rich and T. Rich are brothers. Yes, sir. Hey, how lucky are they? You want to hear a fucking 1 in a million, Rich? T. Rich is a legitimate, lifelong Indianapolis Colts fan. Like, legit. Like, he's always root for the Colts. His fucking name is Richardson. They draft Richardson, he gets the jersey. How you doing? Like, how lucky is he? Why can't the Steelers draft an Antonucci? Jesus Christmas. They had a Dinucci for the Cowboys. I almost got that jersey, but I don't like it. I'd rather just get my own name. Oh, Richie baby. What are we thinking here? What do we got? Late nuggets. Do we have any late nuggets? Like how I gave everybody the Thielen tip. Thielen back in Minnesota. The coaches are human beings. They all have a relationship. Thielen's the best receiver anyway. They want to get him involved even more. 1 + 1 is 2. We got to bet Thielen. That's how it goes. That's how a shark like me goes through the water. I get a lot of enjoyment through this hobby. This is a good hobby lane. Little Sunday morning, the boys come in, you know what I'm saying? Richardson. Nah, they're related. Unless it's a different Chris Richardson. Imagine? Holy shit. I didn't even think about that. Richardson's kind of a common name. Jeff George. Hey, Richie, I told you that story. I was 14 years old. Me and my friend were on three-way calling the WFAN in New York, the fan radio station. And they're like, Nooch, do a voice. I'm like, yeah, how you doing? It's me. I'm like, yeah, we got to get this baby back. The time period, I'll always remember what the years were because the players I was speaking about, I still remember. I'm like, yeah, we got to get this Dave Brown guy out of here. I was trying to make my voice deep. I was 14. I was this big. So I was like, we got to get Jeff George, somebody. We got to get Jeff George. I kept saying Jeff George. And anytime somebody says Jeff George, I always, I called the fan radio and I was saying, we got to get them out of here. And I was saying, we got to get Jeff George in here. And then I got the call off. The guy fell for it totally. And then I said bye. And we recorded it. So the first time I ever spoke was 1994. Hello, Loris. Kamara or D. Henry? Okay, here we go. Now let's talk turkey. I like talking football here. Oh, guys, like, subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe. Let's get it. Okay, I'm going with logic and common sense. I always tell people this. Kamara, people are acting like he's coming off an injury. He's not. He's not. Kamara is fresh as a daisy. Kamara is a dual threat running back. Kamara runs, Kamara catches, Kamara cuts better than anybody. Derrick Henry, I don't know what's going on in Tennessee, but I don't know what's going on in Tennessee. Gabish, I got a little Yogi Berra in me. What they got, Ryan Tannehill. I got numbers for you too. I know my stuff. It's never just baseless. Ryan Tannehill's got 548 passing yards through the first 3 games. That's the lowest three-game stretch of his career. DeAndre Hopkins is there. I don't get it. Henry, low totals. They can't seem to get anything going in Tennessee. So here's what I'm saying. I got caught with this a couple years ago with Brandon Marshall on a Jets team that couldn't move the ball. The ball's from the 50 to the 50 all game, no movement. A team like Tennessee who's stumbling so much on offense. They're so inept on offense. I would stay away from Henry for now. The goalposts always change. It's always fluid the way we look at things. So I would say stay away from Henry for now. And Kamara, Carr's playing today, right? Carr's active. And New Orleans is hot. And not hot, 2-1. They blew the game last week, but Kamara is too good. If you drafted Kamara and held him for the first 3 games, I think you got to start him today. And it makes it an easier decision because of how Henry and Tennessee have looked. So I would feel confident and calm about starting Kamara. I hope that helped you. Loris, like and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to get to 1,000 this year. I started it with 30 guys in my mind. I said, I'm going to talk for all 30 of us. And then somebody was like, hey, if you get to 1,000, that's what you should be doing. So I'm almost there. We got 8 in the quarter. I'm counting quarters now. I got 7 quarters left. The next quarter up, 850. Let's go. Nooch, neighborhood picks. Hit that like button, subscribe, please. It means a lot to me. This is a nice little hobby lane for me and my friends, and we all enjoy it. And that's really why I'm doing it. It's not about look at me, not at all. Richie loves my stories. Richie, I got stories for days, Richie. Oh, Richie. I'll tell you what, you'll never believe this one. The 07 Super Bowl, I had the Giants money line. They were an 18-point underdog. 18. Anytime, Loris. You have Eckler too. Wow, you got good players. Eckler too, you might not play. It's a late game. You know what? Yeah, no, he who hesitates is lost, right? Think about that. Don't wait. Eckler just started practicing. Therefore, we don't really know how healthy he is. So let's wait. Let's wait on Eckler. Let's be patient with him. Let's be very careful with Henry. Let's think of the right word for each player. Henry, careful. Eckler, patient. Kamara, don't hesitate. Don't hesitate. He who hesitates is lost. Let's go. I am filled with the quotes today. I have a good time in here, guys. And you guys make it fun. That's why I really appreciate you guys coming to my live stream. I love the subscribers. And I always keep positive vibes. I'm not here to fight with anybody ever. That's not what I'm doing. If anybody wants to come and join us, me and my friends that I have in my mind, my mother's in, it's like a family-style social Sunday gathering. Any jerk-offs, you get right out. Get out. We don't want that shit. That's not the lane. We're not, that we don't. There's enough of that shit on the internet. Can there be anybody positive on the internet that does a good thing and we enjoy it? No fighting. I'm about treating people the right way, so I'm not gonna come on here and be a dickhead. Loris, right? I've always liked quotes since I was a young, an adolescent. I used to write them down. I had one when I was a teenager, when I was going through sports. The steel of a man is tempered in the fires of adversity. You get it? You find out what you're made of when the fire gets hot. And that's true. That's true. Anybody can do the right thing when it's easy. You know what I'm saying? Or succeed when it's easy. Do it when it's hard. The steel of a man is tempered in the fires of adversity. I like that. That's a good quote. That's a real good one. Now going over these games, I'm not staying on right till 1, guys. So I'm in the overtime right now because I need 10 minutes to go over my own shit. But Richie, I got a great story. Next week I'm opening up a little earlier, 10:30 to 12:50, and I got a great story, Rich. Okay, so we're gonna look at the spreads to finish this show. We're gonna look at the spreads in the games and just see if there's anything we all like. I love Miami. Why? Because I've seen these movies before in my life, so to speak. Why would we bet against a team that's doing historically great things that no one could beat? The Patriots went 18-0 when nobody could figure them out. The Giants beat them in the Super Bowl. The Patriots fucked up everybody. So, I don't know. Miami's going to keep whooping ass. Like, I think in 3 or 4 weeks from now, if everybody stays healthy, Miami will never be an underdog again. I don't care who they're playing, where they're at. This is the last time until Tua or Mostert or Hill, God forbid, until this team gets dismantled in some way by any means, you're not going to ever see Miami an underdog again. With that being said, I think that we should all lay heavy wood on Miami today. I think it's heavy wood Miami day. Reek, Waddle. First of all, look, there's no substitute for speed. Tyreek Hill 4.2, Waddle 4.3. Mostert, NCAA sprint champ 10 years ago, track. A-Chain, fastest running back in the league, next gen, 21.9 miles an hour. We're talking major speed. Major speed. Major. I don't think anyone can slow Miami down but Miami. Unless the kicker falls on his ass and muffs one, and it's a pick 6 maybe, or if Tua gets hurt. But as far as a fair one, if it's a fair one, Miami's not getting whooped today. I don't think so. I don't think so. All right, let's see. Who do we like in the spreads? I got to put my suicide pick in too. All right, suicide pick. You know what? This is going to be a crazy one because I don't see any games clear. Oh, goodness. All right, so I used Baltimore, Niners, and Seattle. We got that here. Baltimore, 49ers, Seattle. We know that. All right. The pick is going in for the suicide. I want to use the Chiefs. The Jets can't beat the Chiefs, right, guys? There's no way the Jets are going to beat the Chiefs, right, guys? Like, somebody talk me off that ledge because I'm about to go in with the Chiefs. I don't think the Jets can beat the Chiefs. Survival pick? I think I'm going to... Nah, you know what? I want to get it over with today. I'm going Dolphins now while they're at their strongest. Because when the Dolphins get injured, they're not going to be anything special. When Miami's playing with no Tua, it's going to be like, oh, the Dolphins are playing. So, Miami. That's my survival pick. I'm going to go on a limb. I'm going on a limb. Nobody takes a survival pick in a high, close game. I'm doing it. Miami. I want to go out on a limb right now. I want to be different. I've always been different. Let's go. Miami. Let me put this puppy in. Miami. Survivor pick. Nucci, big cojones. Antonucci, they call me today. Nucci cojones with that Miami. We're in. We are in. We are back! Guys, like, subscribe. Do your thing so I can do my thing. Okay, Miami +3. Love them. What's it pay, Nucci, today? Miami +3. Pittsburgh minus. Now, this is a tricky game. I love Houston. This is the week they're going to stink. But I'm still going to go with Houston +3 at home. Why is Houston a 3-point dog at home? Not sure. The Rams and the Colts. This is a weird one because Anthony Richardson's back. Stafford is still making mistakes. I don't know about that one. Minnesota -4.5 at Carolina. They're going to win today. Minnesota money line. Tampa Bay is my underdog. One of my underdog picks of the day, guys. I got Tampa Bay. 7 out of 9 legs in the parlay are in. 6 college. Jacksonville. We got Tampa Bay left and the Dolphins. So Tampa Bay is a very important game for me today. Tampa Bay is an important one. We got Tampa Bay money line. Washington's 8.5 at Philly. I like Philly to win, but I hope they lose because I'm a Giants fan. Denver's at Chicago. I want to see Chicago put something together. I got Fields in my friends and family league, and I'm getting really worried. Oh, Bengals at Titans. That's probably the best survivor pick, but you never know with those teams, especially if Joey B goes down. Raiders at Chargers. Jimmy G's out. Chargers should win, but they're a cardiac team. Patriots at Cowboys. Hey, just 2 years ago in 2021, Dallas playing the Patriots. Amari Cooper's the wide receiver. Zeke Elliott's the running back. My, how the Cowboys have changed. You know what? It's a new look team. We got to give them a little chance. New England has scored under 20 points every game this season. That's their worst stretch since 2003 or 2001. New England has not scored over 20 points. That's terrible. I don't know what's going on. Arizona 49ers. The 49ers are a 2-touchdown favorite. 14-point favorite. Are you kidding me? And then the last two games, I love how the two primetime games this week are the Jets and the Giants. The Jets play tonight. They're 7.5-point underdog. Look how the bettors give you that extra half. They're dying for people to take the Jets. I'll bet you 90% of the money's on the Chiefs. Who would take the Jets other than you degenerate Jets fans? That's it. Chandler Jones arrested. Yeah, what else is new? Jets plus 7.5. No, thank you. Keep your half. I'll take the Chiefs' money line. Giants. The Giants played 12 quarters this year. 10 of them were the worst in the history of the world. That's why it's week 4 and the Giants are a home dog against a Seattle team that already had a stinker. Seattle lost to the Rams week 1 at home. Seattle was at home with the 12th man screaming. They lost to the Rams. Seattle's not an unbeatable team yet. They're favorite on the road. They're favored on the road. They're favored on the road against the Giants because the Giants played 12 quarters. 4 terrible ones, followed by 2 more atrocious ones against the Cardinals. Then the second half they came back. Then 4 more horrible ones against the Niners. 10 out of 12 quarters were so bad that they're hosting a Monday night game. They're dogs against Seattle. I can't take it. But you know what I can take? I can take a breath. I'm going to go grab a meatball. I'm going to do my thing. And we're always rocking here. Like, subscribe, spread the word. Good vibes.